Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. It is finally Friday.
Oh, boy.
I was a little worried you might not get into work today.
I was a little worried I wasn't going to be here today because I died yesterday on the road. I left here about 7:30, and you think, I'm in town. It looks a little bad, not too bad. And all of a sudden, I started getting like south and University around 52nd Avenue. And I honestly shut down the radio, and I was like, please, God, just give me. It was so bad when I was driving home. I have to turn off on like 64th, which I consider like, North Wapaton.
I was going to say, it's pretty far south.
And I literally had to roll my window down to see my road. And I went right back past the road I'm supposed to turn on. Had to go back down to like 52nd Avenue. It was, I don't think I prayed so hard in my car, white knuckled it as much as I did last night.
Our first alert storm team just killed it with this one, telling us, what was going to happen, preparing. Yesterday morning, Hutch Johnson, who is
April,
normally sleeping, was up, and when it was sleeting and doing that whole mess on his, I know, yeah, right, April 2nd. It would have made sense to be on the 1st, like April Fools. You thought winter was over.
I walked outside and I thought, 60 degrees recently, okay, a little bit of snow. This will be, cute and pretty. It was not on the way home.
This is the sky cam just outside our North Dakota Today studios in South Fargo. Look at that. That's what it looked like in January.
Honestly, that's how it feels, right?
We got a lot of snow, and then, and underneath all of that freezing rain, the driveways, sidewalks are slick, the roads are slick. There was a no travel advisory for I-29 from Fargo to Canada, but that's been lifted. But if you look at the travel maps, it's all yellow. It's just all icy, so it's going to take a little while.
I'm a huge Prince fan. So for all the Prince fans out there, he's got a great song. Sometimes it snows in April. It's fantastic, super chill vibe. That if you're a Prince fan, today is a perfect day to go listen to Sometimes It Snows in April.
All right. No, I'm not familiar with that. So I thought you were going to do a little Purple Rain. I was like, I don't know where you're going with that, but we did have rain and snow, and it's just a mess out there.
Oh, it's treacherous. So, if you can stay home, which you're supposed to.
You're supposed to anyway, right? I know. It's like, yay, snow day. The kids will stay home. Wait, they're already home, and they're staying home. So that's kind of.
You bring up a great point. In the future, and I hate to break the news to y'all out there that are young kids watching right now, but there will never be another snow day with now this new distance learning thing, because they're just going to be like, okay, fire up the Zoom. We're going to have class today.
That's a good point. Uh-oh. Although, know what?
Lisa Widow gave me that idea.
No, she didn't. I was like, that was all Chris. I was like, no, really? I've talked to you about this yesterday. I like that you can do it on your own schedule. And Bailey I felt like my second grader was starting to get just like she needed a little break. I'm like, okay. And then we started living our life, and all of a sudden it's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh my goodness, we need to do your homework. So her teacher's probably like, really, Lisa, not teacher of the year here, having her, but you know what? She had fun. She did really well at 8 o'clock. I think she just needed to get the silly beans out of her system.
But honestly, you bring up such a great point. Everyone learns differently, and so you can't expect everyone to learn at 11 a.m. For science. So I don't know if this is going to pan out, but I have a good feeling that this whole distance learning thing is going to be that was a lot better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah. You know what? And now that you say that too, okay, it was 1, 2 o'clock, and I was like, okay, Mom wants to do homework. 1, 2 o'clock doesn't work for her. So
yeah.
Anyway, it's a whole.
Can you
new
imagine
life.
being a teacher? Okay, it's science time, and everyone's like, and you have to somehow get them motivated to go learn about whatever at specific time slots of the day. My heart goes out to teachers. I pray for you. I don't know how y'all do it.
I don't either. I really don't. I have a whole new appreciation. I already thought they were super awesome, but for sure. But today's Friday. We're going into the weekend. It doesn't really feel that much different, but no schoolwork this weekend. Instead, we have maybe something new for you to binge watch, because that's the new thing everybody wants to find. And Disney has released 2 new nature films on its streaming platform, Elephant and Dolphin Reef. I love these ones. And so this could kind of count for science class, actually.
Very well
so maybe
said.
Watch them today. And this is interesting. Elephant follows a mother and her young son as the journey through the African desert. And it's narrated. We always are sneaking in a little royal news wherever we can. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, lent her voice to this project last fall. So just in case you thought you weren't hearing about Meghan and Harry and them moving to, I guess they're now in California, not in Canada, not in, England. I don't know.
All right, just got to say this because if you are on Twitter, I know you saw this because it was going bonsai on Twitter. This is a few months ago. What's his name again? Prince Harry? Mm-hmm. Prince Harry was standing there at some event pitching Bob Iger, who was then at the time the CEO of Disney, about, hey, Meghan's got a great voice. She could do some stuff for you. Apparently it pays to be royalty, so.
I wish I had Harry as my agent.
I was going to say, right?
You're not going to say no to that guy.